Okay, call a meeting to order January 20th. Any comments from visitors?
Hi.
Hello? Any adjustments to the agenda?
I had a quick question on some of this topic. My name's Adam Fraley, been in front of the board a couple times, nice to see you guys. I was wondering if the board's ever considered, recording the Zoom meetings and posting them, to YouTube. I know a lot of other towns, do the same thing. And it's been really beneficial for me, be able to watch those meetings in towns where I do business and stuff. I've thought about it for a while and it came up. I wanted to be at the planning board meeting last week, but I was on call with the fire department, and so I wasn't able to attend. And so I thought it'd be a good way to make it more accessible for people in town to view the meetings, stay up to date with what's going on. From trying to stay up to date myself, one thing I've noticed is that when a resident or something comes to a meeting and they might be frustrated, they haven't listened to the whole backstory and the discussions you guys have had for weeks or months. And then they come and they ask a question that's already been deliberated on, and that can be frustrating and time consuming. So I think there's several reasons why it might be beneficial, and I was just wondering if you guys have ever considered it.
Well, we record them, but I don't know.
First time it's ever been suggested, Adam.
Just FYI, they do not do planning board meetings. Those are never done by Zoom at all. No,
Yeah, they don't have Zoom access.
yeah, no, just
But they
FYI
could
on
be.
planning
Well,
board.
Theoretically.
that might be another thing that's
About.
saying
Solid waste committee.
conversation. I know it's a town of Mount Desert where I watch a lot of them. They record every single meeting, planning board, budget committees, that sort of thing. So YouTube's for a free service. It's relatively straightforward if we already have the recordings to get them uploaded. So I just wanted to put it out there for you guys to discuss. Thank you.
Beyond my technical capabilities.
Mine too.
If you can add an attachment to an email, you can upload a video to YouTube.
I have a question. Will the most recent iteration of the LUO amendment be discussed this evening?
Yeah, it's on the agenda.
Oh, not the one I got sent out, but okay, cool.
Well, that's because I didn't get anything from you until Monday. And I had already sent it out.
That's okay.
And
That's why I was
and if I don't have it by Thursday noontime from now on, I'm not gonna publish it for the next meeting. We gotta
The
drop.
problem with our meeting was last Tuesday night.
Yeah, and I didn't get it until Monday, and I can't do that. Deadline's noontime Thursday. Okay,
Okay.
Ed, would you be open to us looking into that, the recording?
Well, okay, it's all public record.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking,
Yeah.
that we have the ability to do that, that's the ultimate transparency.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't have the ability.
No, I'm saying, I'd be happy to look into it or find somebody who could put that,
yep.
okay,
I'd be happy to help too.
great. Great,
Mhm.
thank you, let's do it.
Are there any adjustments to the agenda? Hearing none, approval of minutes of January 6th.
Move to approve the minutes of January 6, 2026.
Second.
Moving to seconded discussion. Hearing none, all in favor? Opposed? The motion carries. Fire chief is not here tonight, so there's no report. You have before you the land use ordinance changes, amendments. Really isn't much that we would do with it other than say we'll put it on the next town meeting. Come spring. Planning board will hold a public hearing on it, so.
When do we need to do that?
No earlier than 30 days, no later than 7 days before the town meeting.
Okay, so April.
April.
How do we announce them?
I'll have to.
Oh, it has to be advertised and
I have
Carol
to
will
put
take
it in the
care of it.
paper.
You probably want to know when we want to do it by March.
Yeah, yeah.
And does it Is it a separate meeting or can it be
You can-
joined with a?
You could do, well, it's your public hearing, not ours. You
Yeah.
can do it at a selectmen's meeting, or you can do it at a planning board meeting. It's up to you.
We can stick it on you guys, cool.
Well,
No.
you
I'm
can
joking.
stick it on us, but you're gonna have to address it.
So you can use our time.
You can use our time, but you're gonna have to
Typically,
answer the
typically,
question.
we've had the public hearing at 7. And the planning board has run that. And then, as soon as that's over, any public comment, usually there isn't much.
Oh,
Then we start the select board meeting. So 5 minutes of fame. Okay,
I've never noticed.
All you gotta do is let Carol know what it is you wanna do.
Okay, I'll ask the board then.
Don't we need to vote on this?
You vote to put it on the warrant for the town meeting.
So it's to me like what, and the way it ended up is the changes that had been proposed are now in their own chapter for the fire department. Under,
Yeah, and we also pulled the pre-existing section from page
right,
something or other about the Knox boxes, so
And
it'll all be
move
in
that
one
to
place.
and then you'll add a line in the table of contents. Because you created a new section.
Yeah.
Okay,
But I don't think that needs to be voted on. Table of contents.
no, I'm just saying.
Well, are you changing the table of content?
Well, we have to add the new section.
Then that would have to be included in the revision.
No, it'll be in the revision, but I doubt that'll be an issue. at the
Oh,
public
no.
Hearing,
No, no.
should we put it?
You never know.
I would hope it isn't a major source of debate at the public hearing.
Okay, are you looking for a motion?
Yes.
I move that we plan to put this on the ballot.
second it.
Discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? The motion carries. Budget committee members. Basically, we're looking for 3 large. Cause you got 5 selectmen, administrative assistant, fire chief, planning board chair, school committee chair. Solid waste committee chair, parks and rec chair, road commissioner. So when you get all done, you've got spaces for 3.
The ones that we always have, are they all interested?
Bruce wants to be,
Yeah, Bruce Cameron.
yeah, but other than that, I don't know.
Bruce, and I thought last year, Mike, I was one of them, obviously I'm not.
Right,
But I thought Mike Hodgkins was a valuable
Yep,
member, if he's willing to do.
I'll call him and ask him. Okay,
yeah, sounds good. And
Did you have anyone else interested? Has anyone reached out to you asking?
You haven't had anybody call eagerly wanting to be on the budget committee, have you, Carol?
No, but we have.
nobody's
Nobody's
mentioned it.
Nobody's mentioned it.
Well,
What about you, Christine?
Solid waste.
She's on call away, so she's not in.
Oh, so you're gonna be there anyway?
what about you, sir?
How often does it meet?
Gonna meet a couple
Couple
of
times.
3 times.
3 times.
3 meetings. Lost my note, February 17th
Wait a minute, I'll tell you, got it all
is the
scheduled.
first one. They'll be on Tuesdays, on Tuesday nights.
February 17th is the municipal budget proposal. March 3rd is the school will present their budget. And March 17th is the final.
What we would typically do is try to have as short a select board meeting as possible, because the budget meeting starts after the select board meeting. So if we could get it started by 7:30, that would be ideal, probably.
What was the last date you said? You said
Final.
February 17th, March 3rd, and.
March 17th.
March 17th.
I should be able to. Yeah,
Should I put your name down, Adam?
got a heartbeat and I can walk and talk, so yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. Well, you're one up on some of us.
That's what you get for showing up. Or not showing up.
I was gonna say, typically you do that when you don't show up.
In your seat, yeah.
All right, for the moment, and I'll double check with Mike Hodgkins. So we have Adam and Bruce and Mike Hodgkins. And that should do it.
That should do it.
There.
Okay.
All right, appointment to the Frenchman's Bay Shellfish Committee.
Move to appoint Kurt Clark to the Trenton as the Trenton representative to the Frenchman Bay Regional Shellfish Committee.
Moved and seconded. Discussion?
Does anybody know if he's willing to do it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, good.
well,
Great.
We're not throwing him under the bus.
he's not here, so let's elect him.
Well, I noted it was the organization that was asking for him, so they checked with him.
Yeah, he's been on it since they started, I
He
think.
has no say.
No, Kurt. Yeah.
That's our discussion.
Then moved and seconded. Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. We will have him come in and swear at you.
Yep, I got his phone number, so I'll call him.
They'll pass it around so they can sign.
Oh, he's gonna put it over there.
That's
telling you,
more than my
Not been
signature.
my day today yet.
Okay, next up is the dedication of Route 3 in memory of Luke R. Gross.
Move to endorse LD 2033, a resolve to designate Route 3 in Trenton as Deputy Luke Gross Memorial Highway.
And to provide a letter.
Oh, yes, and I was sure forwarded it, yes, and provide a letter to
Maine State Legislature,
who?
Joint Standing Committee on Transportation,
Yes,
and to be signed by the chair of the board.
yes, and have the chair of the board.
Well, fine.
Huh?
That's all of us.
Oh, all five, okay.
Who's John that wrote the letter?
Well, it's a long story.
That's fine. I don't need to know.
The hearing was on the 10th. That was it, the 10th?
Billy Bob, right?
I think it was, well, I don't know. It was the 10th enough.
There's no date on this, this year, because
Sweet.
The meeting was on the 8th of January, before the Transportation Committee. And I received a call at 7:15 on the 7th. For me to send an email that the town supported it. Had a failure to communicate by our legislative delegation who testified that they represented the town of Trenton and they were all in favor of it.
And this all happened on the 8th?
The hearing was on the 8th and they called me on the night before at 7:15 in the evening, wanted me to send an email saying the town of Trenton.
Right, okay, because I want to remember, because you came in the next day
Okay.
and told me that.
I told him, no, he's gotta go to the board. I can't. Not only that, but only the Board of Selectmen can do that, because if you want the town to support it, it's gotta go to referendum, because it's,
Uh-huh,
so.
gotcha,
So Fred was telling me that, and then
gotcha.
Fred got up and left. And he hadn't hit the sidewalk out here. Maybe 5-10 minutes down the line. Certainly hadn't gotten home. When I get a phone call from John asking me to write a letter supporting the Luke, same line that he gave Fred. And I,
I get through you, so maybe you will.
right?
Gotcha.
So I luckily said the same thing.
It's always good.
So
As
here
it
we are.
turns out, the transportation committee can't approve it without the input from the town.
Seems fair.
So has he,
That's interesting because it's a state road, right?
Yeah, they're just gonna
Yeah.
do a portion of it.
Huh.
It's a big thing. in
Yeah, the
South.
portion is in Trenton, I understand that.
Yeah, yeah.
Most of the southern roads are dedicated to.
Oh,
to
sure.
This is also a federal.
No, I think it's fine, I'm just,
Say that again.
Isn't it also a federal highway? Isn't it a 1A, part of 1A?
No,
No,
it's Route 3, State Route
So I
3.
know it's 3, but sometimes it can be both.
Uh, it's federally funded, but it's not a federal highway.
just scenic byway.
so can we speak for the town? and do that?
No, we can speak for the Board of Selectmen,
Okay,
can't speak for the town.
and the town could be upset with us if they.
Yeah, it can be.
Okay,
I'm sorry,
Not like,
we got virtual.
but it's possible.
I understand.
So is that a motion? Is your motion acceptable?
Yeah,
As
yeah,
said.
as amended. I move as, well,
We need a second.
That's why I'm asking. Did that count?
yes, I think it did.
So
Second.
my question I asked Carol, she didn't know at the time, is who is John? A legislative assistant?
Oh, he was
Yeah.
the assistant to the minority. The House Minority Leadership.
Who's
Billy
the one
Bob,
submitting?
Yes.
Yeah, that's who
Okay.
John is, yeah.
Okay.
Billy Bob and
They called
I
me
don't-
today and I said, but gonna talk about it tonight, so.
failure to communicate.
You need a vote, right?
All in favor, signing the letter,
I,
opposed, motion carries.
So that was Leonowski and, Milliken.
That there was.
That started this whole, brought it up.
Beyond what you see in the minutes.
Right.
Yep. I was surprised that just everyone got up. Every legislative representative in Hancock County got up supportive of it. Then the chair said, we will wait for a letter from the town. Uh-huh.
You would have thought that would have been the first thing they would have done.
Well, yeah, that's what there was, that's what they were supposed to do, was notify the town, so the town supports it.
Well, he's gonna stick if it's not from the town, it's from the select board.
It's from the select board,
Mhm.
It's not-
because if you're gonna have it go to the town, then you're gonna have to go to town meeting.
If the town doesn't like it, they just won't elect us. That's the way it works, right?
I can't imagine anybody not.
I can't either, but
Motion,
strange, there's things.
motion to approve AP and payroll.
Second.
All in favor? Opposed? Motion carries. Sean, did you get all that?
I did. Oh, that John.
Sean,
I'm actually Carrie pretending to be Sean, or else something has happened to his voice, but he got all of it.
oh, while we're signing those. Updates, Judy wanted You gonna give us an update?
Yes, and I spoke to Carol about having a place on the agenda where, you know, we're involved in peripheral types of activities, we can report on it, because there's stuff happening. I'm involved with both the Community Resilience Partnership and also the steering committee for the comp plan update, and Christina is also, if you wanna jump in, please feel free to. But just to let you know, for the Community Resilience Partnership, which is with Hancock County Planning Commission and being led by Jana Richards, who's also a Trenton resident, in addition to her role at HCPC. We had our first meeting, so we began our review of the enrollment materials, which involves a self-evaluation to see where we are now and also identify the strategies that should be priority. And our next meeting is January 27th, and we'll finish that discussion and schedule a public workshop for presidents, so everybody has a chance to weigh in. And then the result of that would be to bring a resolution to the select board and get their approval and start work to file for the grant that's due in May of this year. And just some of the topics that were on the list were emergency preparedness or response, public health, energy reduction, resilience and efficiency, natural resource protection and shoreline management, and transportation infrastructure reasons. What we need to do is prioritize things and figure out where we are. We get to submit one grant, I believe it's for up to $80,000. And in the future, if we wanted to partner with another town, the amount is increased to something like 180, I think. But
So what are you gonna go for?
and we didn't get to that. I think we're just gonna look at that first one, and I know the fire chief has prioritized water supply, and we had a big discussion about that and some other things, but more information to come on that. And then for the comp plan steering committee, we've met a couple of times. I want to give a shout out to Jared Wallens, who's really done an enormous amount of work helping us get organized with this. We've met twice now, working to identify our resources and to propose an action plan, and we'll recommend a structure for the official plan committee. We've asked people who are interested to submit the volunteer form, and we'll bring all that to the select board when we're ready. Our next meeting will be February 3rd, which is, I believe, right before one of the select board meetings. Have any questions on that? More to come, and that will be, the main law dictates how that needs to be handled, and making sure that there's, public input along the way. So we're also following those directions. And then I was wondering, the other things I'm aware of going on are obviously the school reorganization, and we all saw what you submitted, that document for the newsletter with the update. I assume there's nothing really percolating on that right now.
They're waiting for the
vote,
for the
right?
vote.
And there'll be more information meetings, hopefully.
I thought they were gonna have some public meetings with public.
They have had public meetings for the public. They had one in Trenton, one in Mount Desert, one in Southwest, one in Cranberry, one in Tremont.
Are they talking about doing?
They're trying to figure out how they're gonna get information out. I mean, the newsletter is one way, but
But I know when we went through the original consolidation, we had numerous meetings, at the school. I think they were mostly at the school, but making sure they were at times when parents could attend and understand what's going on. So
I think
great.
communicating a little bit better than with the public and what they're doing right now.
Yeah.
So that last one I wouldn't have known.
June.
And then the other thing that I noticed is, because in the news, the way different counties are dealing with their budgets and some of the issues that are coming up, and I know you've attended some of the Hancock County ones. Is there anything looming out there that we should be aware of?
on the county budget,
Yeah.
the county budget is solid. We don't have any concerns about
Okay, great. Because the time
lack of funds.
ask would be before.
We
the
have an
budget.
audit every year, and we know how much money we've got and the whole bit, so
Okay.
it's not an
So
issue.
we're in decent shape.
Unlike
Washington County.
And
Yeah.
another one's popped up too.
Yeah,
Really?
Is it Waldo?
I think that's right. And then I saw Bangor's looking at a huge increase.
Yeah. Penobscot County is, but they got. The big issue for the county government is the jail.
And for here too, I assume, right?
And the state doesn't fund the jail and they put a cap on it, what you can spend, and you have to go over the cap in order to keep the jails open.
And vendor's office and the AG's office and all that stuff is.
Yep. But we got big bucks in the rainy day fund.
Good thing.
We're not gonna see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that rainy day fund.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, the state's rainy day fund. What is it up to now? It's almost $1 billion, isn't it?
I don't know.
What does that take to spend?
What?
Is it the legislature or can the governor do it?
No, legislature has to.
Okay.
The legislative branch has control of the pocketbook. Any other updates?
We'll let Judy sign the,
Peterson signing away.
In the next newsletter, it'd be good to put the new animal control officer information in.
I have it on the website. But
move to adjourn,
No,
move to,
read your agenda.
what's the matter with you?
Jeez.
I know, but don't we have to adjourn the
No,
Selectmen's meeting?
No,
no.
Okay, sorry. I was thinking we had to adjourn, then go to executive session. Move to go enter executive session pursuant to one MRSA 405(6)(a).
personnel.
Moving and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.